Here's your weather video for this Saturday, February the 3rd. I'm meteorologist Bill Murray, and strange to be sitting in this seat on a Saturday, but given Scott an extra day off this week, I'm in Fort Worth, Texas, the National Storm Chaser Summit. We've been having a blast here all day on Friday. Runs all day again today. Lots of incredible speakers, lots of training, 460 chasers here, with a lot of networking opportunities. And I got to come with John Olshew, and we just had lots of fun talking and learning here in Texas. Big line of thunderstorms just moved through the Dallas-Fort Worth area. We had lots of rollicking thunder. There were a couple of tornadoes spotted in the Lone Star State yesterday. And they did have a slight risk for severe weather. This is the system here that is bringing havoc or wreaking havoc in the west. Early on this Saturday morning, that big trough of low pressure with the 3 or 4 pieces of energy in it there across the western United States. Another system is going to bring very heavy snows to California on Sunday. I'm very excited because I'm going to fly out to Salt Lake City tonight and ride the Amtrak California Zephyr through the Sierra Nevada mountains on Saturday night and Sunday. And, with somewhere between 30 and 45 inches of snow expected, it should be a beautiful ride. Something I've always wanted to do. Lots of moving parts, and I hope they all come together. Be planes, trains, and automobiles. I may be John Candy and Steve Martin before this is all over with. So hopefully I'll have some nice reports for you. Let's go through time here and look at this system. It kind of dives to the southeast and weakens. Another system in that northern stream sort of links up and forms a huge upper low by Wednesday. Um, it's going to be interesting to watch this. This will give us cool and dry weather at midweek. Really, well, we got another chance of rain as we get in toward the weekend as well. But that's kind of what we can expect. This is GFS showing the surface mean sea level pressure, precipitation type as the primary things on the map here. You can see early on this Saturday morning the rainfall's not far to our west, eastern Oklahoma, eastern Texas, into Louisiana. That'll be spreading our way, but I think we get through the daytime hours today dry. That rain is knocking on the doorstep of southwestern Alabama by 9 p.m. tonight. And we're getting set up for this rain to move into the state through the overnight hours and into Sunday morning. This would be in those hours between 3 a.m. and 6 a.m. Rain fairly widespread from northwest and west central Alabama through south central into southeastern Alabama. Surface low there in the Gulf, stronger surface low back to the west there over Texas. That's going to dive toward the Gulf Coast. The rain will be with us much of the day. Tomorrow on Sunday, rainfall amounts are not going to be especially heavy, somewhere between generally 4/10 of an inch and an inch. Some lucky folks might get a little more than that. But here we go through Sunday night. The rain is beginning to diminish, wind down a bit, but showers remain in the forecast into Monday. They finally disappeared during the day on Monday, and that low there to the east will kind of get its act together and start moving off to the northeast. We start off the week fairly dry and nice. It'll be kind of chilly. At times you'll see, high temperatures in the lower 60s. Overnight lows will drop into the 30s for a good bit of the week. You'll see that on the temperatures and map. You see in just a minute. But we're going through Tuesday and Wednesday. We're dry. Um, Another system breaks out there across the Midwest by Thursday into Thursday night. This is the surface map for Friday morning, showing rain in the Tennessee Valley. Maybe a little bit of thunder. There's going to be some cape involved. Should be low, though. I don't think we would expect any kind of severe weather. Rainfall amounts. This system will be lighter than those from the one we're going to experience on Sunday and Monday, or into early Monday. You see the rain is finally ending there Friday afternoon, slowly sinking down into South Alabama. And there they, will have to deal with that rain Friday night and Saturday. Second impulse moving along. We probably get through the daytime on Saturday dry, but rain will return by Sunday. And rainfall amounts be pretty decent with that system. Not expecting any terribly heavy rain, but maybe another impulse move through the Tennessee Valley on Sunday, keeping a little bit of rain in the forecast. But as we move out into the week two period, the extended part of the forecast, lots of unsettled weather over the Gulf, and some of that's going to work its way into Alabama there on Tuesday and Wednesday. GFS calling for a little bit of snow on Wednesday the 14th. That'd be a nice Valentine's Day present, wouldn't it? But that's the first time that's really shown up, and not expecting that to be much of anything at all. More snow there on the 18th, 17th, and 18th. Maybe winter's not done with us yet. Temperatures this morning look like this across Alabama. We're mostly in the 40s with a couple 30s up there in the Tennessee Valley. Today's highs are going to be fairly mild. Coldest or the coolest air will be northeast corner 62 up there at Scottsboro. The rest of Alabama in the middle, perhaps upper 60s across the region. That'll be fun. And we'll start to get really windy. We'll start to notice those breezy conditions beginning this evening. Winds are only going to pick up, as we go through time. Winds will be picking up over Alabama, gusting at times to 25 to 30 miles an hour. Look at those winds over the central Gulf Coast there. That developing surface low could push winds, into the gale force category all along the Gulf Coast there. Mobile, Baldwin, over through the Florida Panhandle. We'll be watching out for that to make sure that's just kind of crazy. But those winds are going to stay fairly high through the day on Sunday and begin to slowly diminish on Monday. They're finally by 6 p.m. beginning to calm down. This is off the NDFD. That's what makes it look sort of like a patchwork quilt. The NDFD is the National Digital Forecast Database. That's the official forecast from the National Weather Service. Of course, it's created by lots of offices. You see Jackson, Mississippi thinks those winds are going to stay up, and Birmingham thinks they'll diminish Sunday night into Monday. And, we'll see what happens. Warmest day of the period, 67 for your Saturday. Get out and enjoy it. Will be much colder tomorrow. Probably going to have a hard time breaking out of the 40s. 40s Monday morning, some 30s up north Alabama, but we stayed pretty steady in the temperature department, at least for the highs. Somewhere between 60, 65 degrees for that next, 7, 8 days. Falling off a little at the end. Temperatures at night, though, a little bit more of a roller coaster, but it's not going to be exceptionally cold anytime soon. Just a little miserably uncomfortable tomorrow with a good soaking rain and some very gusty easterly winds. Well, that's your weather video for this Saturday morning, the 3rd of February. I'll be back with a video again tomorrow morning, as long as I can get it accomplished from Salt Lake City tomorrow night. So keep your fingers crossed. We'll try to get you a video then, and we'll turn it back over to Span for the two-a-days all week, of course. I'll be back here next Sunday. Scott will have the video next Saturday. And until I get the chance to see you again, as I always tell you, keep an eye to the sky because you'll always have something fun